We've all been there. You're stuck in a massive check-in line watching the clock, knowing that after this you'll have to fight for overhead bin space. It's a chaotic, stressful way to start a trip. But what if I told you there's a way to play the system? A way to skip those lines and be one of the first on the plane, just by being smart about the flights you're already taking. Today I'm showing you the loyalty program tricks that let you fly like a VIP without paying extra for it. Hello everyone and welcome back. For years I've been flying through airports all over the world, and I've learned that the line between a miserable travel day and a great one is thinner than you think. Most people hear airline loyalty and think it's only for business travelers spending thousands, or that the only point is a free flight you might get years from now. That is a huge mistake. The real gold, especially for those of us in the UK and Europe flying a few times a year, is in the perks that make your travel day better right now. I'm talking about priority check-in, priority boarding, an extra bag, and even better seats. These benefits aren't just for the super elites, they are surprisingly achievable. It all starts with a free sign-up, but the real magic happens when you know how to leverage that into actual status. Today we're busting the myths and giving you a step-by-step guide to turn that airport gauntlet into a stress-free stroll. First things first, and this is the step airlines don't exactly advertise. You need to join their frequent flyer program. Not their credit card, not a paid subscription, but the completely free loyalty program. Whether it's the British Airways Executive Club, Air France KLM's Flying Blue, or Lufthansa's Miles & More, creating that free account is the key that opens the door. You might think, I only fly once a year, what's the point? Here's the secret. The moment you sign up, you're no longer an anonymous passenger. You're a member. Even at the entry level, usually called Blue or Explorer, the airline sees you as a customer to keep. Why does this matter? Well, while there are no guarantees when things go wrong, like overbooked flights or delays, airlines have been known to look at their lists of members. Having a membership number might give you a slight edge over a complete non-member. It takes 2 minutes, costs nothing, and it's the foundation for earning the real perks. This is where the VIP feeling starts. No one likes a queue, especially that slow-moving bag drop line. Now, to be clear, just signing up for the free program won't get you past the line. The real trick is to earn the first tier of elite status, and it's more achievable than you'd think. Once you take a few flights and hit that first level, like British Airways Bronze or Flying Blue Silver, you unlock the good stuff. Many major airlines will let their entry-level elite members use the business class check-in desk, even when flying economy. Imagine walking past that giant line and straight up to a free counter. That alone can save you 30 minutes of your life. But the real game changer is priority boarding. It's not about ego, it's about overhead bin space. Being one of the first on means your bag gets a home right above your seat. You can settle in and relax while everyone else is still waiting at the gate. This perk is a common benefit for the first elite tier on many major European carriers. And because of airline alliances like Oneworld, Star Alliance or SkyTeam, that status often gets you the same treatment on partner airlines all over the world. Baggage fees have become the bane of modern travel, especially here in Europe. A cheap flight can double in price once you add a checked bag. This is where having a little bit of status pays off, big time. One of the best perks of low to mid-tier elite status is an extra baggage allowance. On many carriers, hitting that first or second status level gets you an extra checked bag for free on many tickets. For a family of 4 on a round trip, that could easily save you over $200 or $230. That's real money you can spend on your holiday just for being loyal to an airline you're flying anyway. For example, with British Airways Executive Club Silver status, which is Oneworld Sapphire, you get an increased baggage allowance, which on many fares includes at least 1 extra checked bag. However, be aware that this doesn't always apply to the cheapest hand baggage only or basic fares. Similarly, Lufthansa's entry elite tier, Frequent Traveler, also includes an increased baggage allowance. It's a benefit that can single-handedly make earning status worthwhile. If you're finding these tips useful and you're already picturing yourself breezing through the airport on your next trip, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It tells me you like this stuff, and if you subscribe and turn on notifications, you won't miss more secrets to help you travel smarter. We've all been there. You book a flight and the airline wants to charge you $20 just to pick a standard seat. If you refuse, you get stuck with a middle seat by the toilets. It's frustrating. Let's be real. Just having a basic free membership rarely gets you free advanced seat selection on major European airlines. That perk is generally reserved for those who have earned elite status. For example, British Airways Bronze members can pick seats for free 7 days before departure, while Silver and Gold members can do it right when they book. Air France, KLM's Flying Blue Gold members also get free seat selection options starting 72 hours before their flight on many fares. These rules can be complex and change depending on your ticket type, but the principle is simple. Status gets you better choices and saves you money. Beyond the official rules, being a status member unlocks what I call soft perks. These are the unwritten advantages. When a flight is oversold and the airline needs to move a few people to business class, who do they look at? These operational upgrades are mostly handled by algorithms that heavily favor top-tier elites and those on expensive tickets. A basic member is very unlikely to get picked. However, having some status might just make you the tiebreaker over a passenger with no status at all. Don't count on it, but it's a small possibility. This leads to a little trick I call the gate agent gambit. Gate agents are powerful but often overwhelmed. In a chaotic boarding situation, yelling at them gets you nowhere. But if you approach politely away from the rush with a simple request, you might get lucky.
I've had success with this myself. If a flight doesn't seem full, I'll quietly go to the desk and say something like, "Hi, I'm a Flying Blue member, and I was just wondering if any aisle seats have opened up further forward." Mentioning your membership shows you're a loyal customer. Being polite makes their job easier. It won't work every time, but your chances are much higher as a recognized member than as just another face in the crowd.
So, there you have it. The airport doesn't have to be a nightmare. By being strategic with airline loyalty programs, you can seriously upgrade your travel day. It's not about spending a fortune to get a free flight in 10 years. It's about leveraging the travel you're already doing to unlock immediate perks. It starts with a free sign-up, and then by consolidating your flights with one airline or its partners, you can earn that first tier of status. Suddenly, you're skipping check-in lines, boarding early to claim bin space, saving a ton on baggage fees, and getting better seats. These aren't just dreams, they are real achievable benefits. You can fly like a VIP without paying extra for the perks. You just have to know how to play the game. What's your best travel hack for making the airport less of a headache? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you want to keep learning how to see the world without breaking the bank, make sure you're subscribed. Check out the next video on your screen for more travel secrets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.